Hello and welcome to TYTSports. Today we are talking about the best NHL players of all time. Now this was incredibly hard for me to put together just a top 10 list. I'm leaving out goalies because I'm going to do a separate clip on them. So let's get started. I gotta admit, I'm sure I'm going to get a ton of shit from you guys. At number 10, Steve Yzerman. How could he not be in your top 10 list? Drafted by Detroit, currently the Tampa Bay Lightning GM is Stevie Y. Now here's what you need to know. From 83 to 2006, he played for Detroit. 155 points in one season. He lifted the cup 4 times, has a Conn Smythe trophy, and is 6th all-time in points. One of the best two-way players you will ever see in the game of hockey. At number 9, the highest scoring defenseman ever is Ray Bourque. Of course, he played for the Boston Bruins along with the Colorado Avalanche. 21, by the way, with the Bees. 410 goals, 1,579 points, 20 straight All-Star games, 5 Norris trophies, and 1 Stanley Cup. At number 8, gotta represent the Montreal Canadiens, it is Guy Lafleur, who, of course, Dave Kohler loves to say when he's making fun of hockey, though Guy Lafleur should certainly be in this list. I put him at number 8. Where do you put him? Is he in your top 10? Comments below. Go. Here's what you need to know about Guy Lafleur. He played the right wing for 17 years in the NHL, from 71 to 85 to be exact. One of the best nicknames, by the way, the Flower. Canadians leader in points and assists, 3 Art Ross trophies, 2 Hart trophies, 1 Conn Smythe, 5 cups. Maurice the Rocket Rashard. Man, was he a hell of a player. Now, Maurice Rocket Rashard, the Montreal Canadiens goals leader. He played from 1942 to 1960, the most talented player in his era. The first ever player to score 50 goals in one season, 50 goals in 50 games to be exact. The first to score 500 goals in his career, 6 overtime winners, 8 Stanley Cups, 1 Hart Trophy, and he has a statue outside of Cartier Park. Maurice Rashard, certainly deserving in this list. At number 6, arguably the greatest left winger ever in the National Hockey League and just hockey in general, it is, of course, Chicago Blackhawks and Winnipeg Jets man Bobby Hull. He lifted a cup with the Blackhawks, and he lifted 3 Avco Cups with the Jets. Split his time with the NHL and the World Hockey Association, in which he was a star. 4 MVPs, 2 in the NHL, 2 in the WHA, 3 Art Ross trophies. He played for 23 years in the WHA, 638 points, 411 games. In the NHL, 1,063 points, 610 goals. Amazing stuff from Bobby Hull. At number 5, Pittsburgh Penguins man Mario Lemieux. Not only was he a great player, but he also is a solid GM involved in the front office and lifted a cup with both. Very interesting stuff there. Mario Lemieux, to no surprise. Here's what you need to know about Mario Lemieux. An Olympic gold medalist, top 10 in goals, top 10 in assists, top 10 in points. 6 Art Ross trophies, 3 Hart trophies, 2 Conn Smythes, and 2 Stanley Cups. He came back 3 years later after he had health problems, including tendonitis and Hodgkin's lymphoma, and he played till 2005. To no surprise, Mario Lemieux on this list. At number 4, a huge fan of Michael Schur. Michael Schur is a huge fan of him. Mark the Moose Messier. Look, dude, you can't have a better leader, and you're not going to have one in the history of the NHL other than Mark Messier. Mark Messier, number 1 leader in hockey. Amazing stuff from Mark Messier throughout his entire career. He played from 79 to 2004, lifted 6 Stanley Cups, 2nd in points behind Gretzky, number 7 overall in goals, number 3 in assists, number 2 in games played, 15-time All-Star, 2 Hart trophies, 2 Lester B. Pearson trophies, 1 Conn Smythe, and just, again, you can't speak enough about the leader that he was. At number 3, the most iconic photo in hockey history. Who did it have? Fill in the blank. Bobby Orr. Of course, let's pull up that picture right now. Great speed, a defenseman who not only was good at D, but contributed greatly on the offensive end. 3 straight Art trophies, the only D-man, by the way, to win the Art trophy. 8 straight Norris trophies, 2 Conn Smythes, 2 Cups, 1 Canada Cup. Unfortunately, an injury cut his career short. 6 straight years of over 100 points, 953 points in 657 games. The ice was simply his playground. At number 2, how could you not be on this list when your nickname is Mr. Hockey? It is, of course, Gordie Howe. Many of you, of course, like to call him Gordie. The number 9 for the Detroit Red Wings. Let's pull up Gordie Howe right now if we can. All in all, he played from 1946 to 1997. Holy shit. He played for the Omaha Knights of the United States Hockey League, the only player to play in 5 different decades. Most NHL games did he accumulate. The oldest hockey player ever at 52 years old. 6 Art Ross trophies, 6 Hart trophies, 4 cups. In the WHA, he entered at 46 years old and won 2 Avco Cups. He was the MVP of the WHA. Number 1 in games played, number 2 in goals, number 3 in points, and number 8 in assists. Gordie Howe, one of the best ever, can certainly make a case for number 1. However, it seems like a long shot that anyone could catch this man. It is, of course, the great one, Wayne Gretzky. Now, here's the interesting thing about Gretzky. A lot of Canadians were pissed that he decided to, similarly to soccer, hand in a transfer request. He demanded a trade, and he got traded to the LA Kings. He played for the Blues for 1 year as well, and of course had a long stint with the Oilers. 13 straight years of over 100 points. He played from 78 to 2009. Games played 1,487. Interestingly so, not even in the top 15. And he scored 894 goals. That's number 1. 1,963 assists. That's number 1. 2,857 points. That's number 1. Near more than 100 more than Mark Messier, the only player to put up 200 plus points in 1 year. He achieved it 4 times. 4 Stanley Cups, 3 Canada Cups, 91 game winners, 18 All-Star games, 9 Hart trophies, more assists than anyone has points. Of course, he also played for 2 clubs in the WHA and finished his NHL career with the Rangers. He has a statue, deservingly so, outside of Rexall Place. Who did I leave out that you guys think should be in the top 10 best NHL/hockey players of all time? Leave a thought in the comments section below. Give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends, and do me a favor, subscribe to TYT Sports, and I will see you guys soon. That was creepy. Sorry. Bye.